Watch the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Now Hall to start the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hall again on 2nd down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Lance looking to throw it. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Lance now to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And some room to maneuver. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means... Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rolling to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Bills at 14-2 heading into this final week. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So another third down conversion, and now they've got him. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Come the New York Jets for their second drive. Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Here's Lance. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The New York set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines drilling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Now Lance. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs. They have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. throwing again on second down. Lance. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Allen off the play fake. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The New York set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Second quarter now from MetLife coming up. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Yellow, check pink, opposite, green, blue, check.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Here's Lance to throw it. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. To throw, it's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 36, Allen. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Pollard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Allen taking it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long, and that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down.
He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Now a give here to Pollard.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards. At that bat, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now Allen. Fighting Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The New York set to take the field. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
Set punt. 52 blaster.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance, his throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready?
On the draw, it's Hall. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now it's Lockett. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Steps away. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 14. Tyler Bass for the kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
A final shot before half for Lance.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando.
And we get it, no time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
Well, here we sit, Week 17, just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
On play action, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Rolling to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's complete to Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Operating from the red zone now, Allen.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Lance now on first down.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
And Lance going to throw.
Incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Switch red, switch yellow, check pink, opposite.
From the gun on third down, Lance.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards.
Little check. Yellow line. Hut.
First and 10.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
On second and 10, Lance. He completes it to Wilson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. And Lance now to throw. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the Jets sweep, here comes Moore. He juked him and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Lance now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Trey Lance, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense.
Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's Lance. Open man here is Conklin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. They'll give to Hall. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. This is Wilson on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Lance looking to throw it. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Seventh play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Lance to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He completes it. They've got a first down. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Let's go.
They'll run with Hall. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Ball again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On the move to his left. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down just short of the red zone at the 21.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Check right. Smith red.
Desperation time here. Lance.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Lance.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down.
Black swap. Check white. Smith red. Switch yellow. Check pink.
Now Lance.
And this one too low. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Lance.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Run for Pollard.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Pollard going to try the right side.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it?
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Jets force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He gets it underneath to Hall.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. From the 17,
Lance. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Lance. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Opposite, green, blue, check.
One final try now for Lance.
One last shot at the end zone.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.